1 2 1 2. Testing, testing. 1 million, 2 million, 3 million.
It's all about experience. It's to feel the adrenaline running through our veins. Like all the things we do that excite us. Whatever world we come from or live in, there are people that are born to succeed. They're called special, to hustle every day for an opportunity of a lifetime. Looking for the challenge to shape our future is something that's in our DNA. A privilege just available for a few. Traders, we see things differently, paying attention to every small detail that would maybe go unnoticed by the common eye. On or by the edge is our playground, with a constant strive for glory, seeking for a new tomorrow. Do you feel special? Take back control of your investments.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Testing. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Excellent, excellent, beautiful. Welcome back, everyone.
How you doing?
No, very good, thank you so much. Very good.
Everyone is ready for the drop.
Beautiful.
So what would be beautiful is after the drop, rise again.
Come on, 2030. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Push, 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 push. A little bit higher. Make the VIP proud.
Shit.
Where are we going, ladies?
Yay, Don, how you doing?
How are you?
Very good, thank you so much.
You're shining today.
What, my forehead? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, some good trades today, and yesterday, and the day before, and pretty much in the past 2 years. Well, not being cocky. Today was a good day. I mean, these trades are good scalp trades, but
even your face.
we're getting close to PPI data print and data release today.
Right.
Uh,
The camera?
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, you look great.
Oh, thank you so much.
Wagwan Thomas.
Wagwan, Brian, how you doing, brother?
Good.
Excellent. Making money?
Small but going.
You know,
Appreciate
pennies
it.
make pounds, pounds make
Yeah.
hundreds, and so on.
Yeah, let's have a be patient.
Indeed, indeed. This is a long marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah.
Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días, Argelis. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien, bien, muy
Oh.
bueno tu
Are
español.
we expecting a... Are we expecting a 48 today?
Oh, what was the question? Do we expect a fall?
A 48.
That's indicatory, my chart. 2030 is definitely on the plate, which is, you know, only 20 pips away. That's what I'm aiming for. And then going to close down most of the profits because it's good money. And we don't know what the PPI is going to be. And PPI is just another leading C inflation indicator. So there's a lot on the plate today. Okay, I'm gonna start taking some partials, and I advise everyone to do the same, but this is not financial advice. Your money, your stake, your risk. I'm definitely going to take in some profits.
Somebody's in the mood.
There is some... Oh, is some Polish rap music?
Yeah.
Saman. Kurwa.
Good.
Cześć.
Guys, good morning, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Fine. Oh, the headphone. Oh, here it is.
Amigos,
Buenos tardes.
buenas.
Buenos días, señor Masterlich. Hold on, I need to...
Is a short version of Buenos Dias Buena?
Buenas.
Or Buenas?
Buenos dias is like good morning.
Yes, I know, but I heard Buena last month in Gran Canaria on a fuel station, and I was wondering, Buena, maybe a short version of Buenos Dias.
No, buena. Yes, yes. Okay, it is. Yes. It's
Kinder
good.
Bueno.
To
Not
make
the
it simple,
chocolate.
kurwa will sum up everything. Kurwa.
Okay, thanks.
It's the same thing to say welcome. You know.
Okay.
Buenos
Good to know.
curvas.
Buenas curvas, buenas putas.
Alright, putas and pendejos, it's time
No.
to lock in some profits.
Start the day right with Thomas.
Indeed. Good mood, good trades. You have to, you know, you have to find some humor. You have to laugh every day, otherwise it's going to be a miserable life.
True.
Agree.
And I see already people started mentioning DXY, de-inflation, etc., etc. That's what we want to hear, guys. We want to talk trading. We're not playing around. We're here to make some money. All right, beautiful trades, guys. That's what I like. Woof. Already pumped up. Yes, 2030 is coming. Yes, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Who's in with me?
All the way.
I'm waiting for the drop.
Yeah, waiting as well.
I'm ready for 40.
All right, wait a bit
49.
longer.
Well, Thomas, there's a reason why you have your stop loss, wider stop loss, right?
Hmm?
No, why we're waiting for the drop is because there's a reason why you have wider stop loss, right?
Your mic is, or your connection is not very good.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, I'm going to close in the £1,000 trade. I'm going to lock in some more profits. Yeah, that's the way, brother. Leave some runners, but majority of the profit has been taken, has been booked in.
I gotta buy this morning on GTF account, and my GTF account doesn't open now.
Doesn't sound good.
No, even the broker, even the MetaTrader, doesn't work. Nothing. I'm just here to watch today.
You can trade on your account.
I will.
But you
I
can
will-
try, you can try in the what trader, from your broker. Sometimes I do that if I have any issue with the MetaTrader. I go to the web trader version of the broker, and I'm able to log in there and to operate from there.
Yeah, but it's about GTF. It's not about MetaTrader.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and 2030 is just a few pips away. You booking some profits?
I'm expecting your yesterday chart target, Thomas?
What's that? Sorry.
I'm expecting you yesterday plan today.
Yes, me too. I was expecting this range until today. I told you. Wait today.
We're gonna fight, and then a big fall. Okay.
Okay, time to lock in some more profits, guys. We've reached over 100 pips today. And PPI is coming up in 22 minutes, so definitely take some profit. Okay, let's push up the number of likes on YouTube. What positions do you guys have open?
I'm waiting.
My lowest buy is at 2007.
Okay, now all my positions are in break even.
And I locked open positions.
Well, maybe on PPI we can have another opportunity to enter.
Yes. Yesterday, I catch a nice D40 trade.
Which one?
It's a pullback trade before the breakout. Before I start rising.
Yeah.
Before I start rising, I catch the falling, the fall, and then I go out a little bit too early, but I make good money yesterday.
That's good.
Yes.
Even small profit is profit.
Yes.
Aaron, why is always you? Why?
$16 is the high.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back to the drawing board. PPI is coming up in a few minutes. So we have to talk about PPI because it is another important data report today, which is going to determine the direction of gold and stocks and pretty much all of the markets, because everyone is focused and fixated right now on inflation data. Yesterday we had a softer inflation data, which helped to push gold higher, and we catch nice 200-300 pips once or twice. And now running in the second positions, third positions, and fourth position today in very nice profit. And depending on the PPI, gold may or may not continue higher. My goal would be around, above 2030. And depending on the PPI, it may go a little bit higher, or it's going to fall, depending what the producer price index will be. Producer price index is a very leading indicator because it measures the change in goods and services sold by the producers. So the producers stand at the very beginning of the supply chain, whereas the consumer price index, is at the far end, is the recipient of the goods and services, which is produced by the producers. So PPI is a more important leading indicator of inflation. So we have to monitor.
Jeez.
Alright, I'm gonna mute everyone. If you want to speak, feel free to unmute yourself. So, are we going to have a retest that now we've broken out from the bull flag pattern? What do you think?
Really don't know. We got the initial jobless claims at the same time. Should have some effect at the same as PPI, or PPI gonna like observe that? It's gonna be worse.
Do you think it's going to be worse, the PPI today?
I don't know. Probably not. They forecast a positive income.
But on the core PPI, it's actually an increase.
Yes. The core PPI is the same, right? Is without food and energy.
Yes, it's excluding food and energy.
And sold by the manufacturers, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Producers. Well, yeah, producers.
Yeah, producers. The people who made that. Yeah.
Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, 230s on the way, 2030. Rakish Talapatra is asking, sir, what is opinion to sell or buy? Well, depending on what do you want to sell or buy, brother. Buy a nice flower for your wife.
Thomas, is Sam around?
Pardon?
Sam. You need to check with Sam.
No, I haven't seen Sam today. All in Sam. Mr. All or Nothing.
Trust me, Sam. Huh?
Yeah, trust me.
Well, that works until you lose your account. So
That's true.
Buenos dias, Thomas. Good day today.
Buenos días, Rey. Raimundo. ¿Cómo estás, señor?
Muy feliz.
Tutto bene. Come on, 2030. 2030. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. So we have 10 minutes until PPI. Should we go through on the discussion that we had this morning during the morning briefing, where I explained how to trade PPI? Or everything is clear?
Me, no. To be honest, I didn't watch the morning briefing.
Yes, please, if you can go again, that would be great.
Alright. Okay. Sorry, I was just writing a message up while I was watching this beautiful trade on gold. So far, been 156 pips just alone today. Today is going to be PPI. I will continue if I can have 200 likes on YouTube, and I'm going to explain how to trade PPI today and what to expect. And ladies and gentlemen, 2030 is just penetrated now. We got it. We got it. I got it. 2030. Yes, yes, yes. I've been waiting. Can we make it to 2031? What do you think? All right.
Yeah.
Let's go back. Let's talk some economics. Now, today we are going to have the almighty PPI. It's a similar kind of economic indicator to CPI, but the difference is that PPI is producer price index, whereas CPI is consumer price index. It's two different animals on either end of the supply chain. Producers are at the beginning of the supply chain, and the consumers are the very far end. They are the recipients of the products and services which have been produced by the producers and manufacturers. Now, PPI is a leading inflation indicator, meaning that if the producer buys the raw materials, land, labor, capital, doesn't matter what goes into the production, when they buy the raw materials that goes into the production at a higher price, you can be 100% sure that they're going to pass on that extra cost to the wholesaler, to the retailer, and my friend, the consumer, you and I, are going to pay the price for the increased cost of raw materials. The forecast for core PPI, which excludes foods and energy, is expected to be 0.3%, which is not very good news, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things I can guess that why core PPI is expected to rise is because of the oil prices, which have an effect, transportation costs have an effect on the producers' prices. Whereas the leading PPI is set to be decreased by 1.6%, is absolutely crazy. 4.6 was the previous, and the economist forecast is 3%, is a whopping 1.6% decrease. Massive difference between core PPI and the leading PPI. So we have a tough day. Yesterday's CPI was much easier because all the forecasts were showing a decrease, so disinflationary number in the reports. And also we have initial jobless claims, my friends, which is labor market data. So today is a tough day. If everything goes well, and if the leading inflation indicator is going to be lower than expected, so PPI is lower than expected, meaning that the number is going to be lower than the previous and lower than the forecast, then we can see gold is going to penetrate and smash through 2035 and go all the way to 2040. I wouldn't recommend, or I wouldn't forecast, don't want to go to two extremes that it's going to go beyond 2040, because who knows? Well, all-time high is not far away, 2070, but I think it's a long stretch, so let's keep it realistic. And if you look at the chart, I already draw up this nice beautiful upward ascending channel, and the top of the channel, which would mark a new higher high, is just at around 2035. 2040 would be a very nice bonus. But, be realistic. Be happy with that, 100, 200 pips, or even 20 pips in the uncertain market conditions. Now, but what happens if the PPI is coming out as higher than expected, or no significant change? Well, if PPI is higher than expected, meaning that the number, according to the forecast, is going to be, 0.3% or even 0.5 or 1%, as well as the PPI is going to be, above 3%, so 3.54%. Or about 4.6%. That's a very bad news, because that is freaking inflationary, ladies and gentlemen. If we have a higher than expected PPI data print, that means gold will revisit the daily pivot at 2015. And if there's no significant change, that's also bad news, because we just had the meeting minutes of the last FOMC meeting from March 22nd, 21st and 22nd. And even though the Fed is pricing in another rate hike, they also warned that inflation is not out of the way and there's still work to do, which, it's quite hawkish tone. So I think these options are perfectly represent the possible outcomes and scenarios today. So if PPI is lower than expected, then gold have the chance to revisit 2035 after 1 or 2 years, or even 2040. But if PPI is higher than expected, ladies and gentlemen, then it's bad news for gold, because gold is going to melt to hell. What do you think is going to be? Gold fly or dump today? And we have 4 minutes. Dump and fly. Yeah, something like that. Alright. Those of you who are interested, joining the Alpha community, and if you would like to receive daily macroeconomic analysis where I talk about the most important fundamental drivers of the financial markets, where I explain how, for example, the PPI, the CPI, the monetary policy decision, or anything related to macroeconomics is going to affect the market. And if you want to see my live positions every single day shared with you. Quick question, guys. Do I share my positions before the move?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Yes,
Every day?
always. Yes.
Every day?
Every day.
Yes.
Good. So if you want to see my positions on a daily basis, if you want to understand why the market moves in a way that moves, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but in most of the cases, economics does explain the move before the move happens. if you want to understand and if you want to learn, if you want to see my trades, then you have the opportunity to sign up at a 50% discount. I'm sending the link right now into the YouTube chat. So if you would like to join the Alpha community, feel free to do so. And
just to add on little, no trader out there got balls to share their own trade. No?
And moving back into the economic calendar, because we have, how many minutes we have? 1 minute and 50 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so my expectation would be, because many people are asking, Thomas, is it a buy or sell? Well, I simply don't know, because I don't have the numbers prior to the data print. But I can tell you which direction gold will go. If PPI is lower than expected, then gold is going to fly. And if it's higher, then it's going to drop. Simple as that. It's a very simplistic visualization, but a lot of thought process goes into this analysis. And now 1 minute, ladies and gentlemen, until the famous PPI data print. Right, 55 seconds. $40 seconds. 35. Gold is edging higher and higher. I think the market is pricing in a softer producer price index. And we have 25 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. What is going to be the PPI? And the analysis today, 3 entries, all going perfectly well so far. Make sure you lock in some profits because we have 15 seconds left until PPI. And we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. What is the PPI going to be? Wow, gold is absolutely skyrocketing. Whoa, that is crazy. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god, oh my god.
What's the number? Lock in some profits, guys. Lock in the profits. Lock in profits.
Core PPI is minus 0.1
minus
and
0.5 and the initial zone things worse.
Okay, so inflation has decreased. And what was the -5? Yeah. Okay, we had the pump, ladies and gentlemen. That was a very, very nice trade. Make sure you manage your positions, lock in some profits. Price is going to be volatile now. We reached 2030, which was my initial target, but now get out of the trade if you haven't. Lock in some profits because it's getting very, very volatile. Absolutely amazing trade, guys. Oh my god. Quickly, let's have a look on the numbers. So core PPI minus 0.1. PPI is 2.7. So it's definitely decreasing. Wow. Didn't just slow down, but it was actually decreasing. That's very good news because it signals that the Fed may or may not going to slow down with the rate hikes. And immediately as we touch the top trend line, so this is why it's important to bring in the technicals as well. As soon as it touched the trend line, gold started to melt. Wow. Did you guys manage to lock in the profits?
Got a TP, was just eating.
Okay. Oh. Initial jobless claim has actually increased. So people who claim unemployment benefit for the first time, the numbers have increased. Is it inflationary or deflationary?
It's inflationary.
Deflationary. Deflationary. The more people claims unemployment benefit, they're out of the job, they don't get paid, so there's less money going to circulate in the economy. Okay. What is gold doing? Is it going to retest the pivot? Is it going to retest the bull flag on the 5-minute chart? What's the plan, gold? Okay. So I logged in 90%, 95% off all of the profit, and now everything, one is break even, and the other two position is only 2 lots, so I can afford to have a bit wider stop loss. Now, very impulse reaction on gold, immediately spiked up to 2035, and now, you know, from 2035 it just got slapped down. So be careful. We don't know what gold is doing right now. Just observing. Still, if you look at the data, everything is deflationary, meaning that the Fed will have less reasons to increase interest rate. Is it a retest, or is it going to be a start of a sell-off? Doesn't seem like it so far. It's bouncing up and down. Let's go then to... No, let's stay on this. Who has any open positions?
I do in the US 30. Bye.
Is it going well?
Yeah, it's more bullish than gold, but still hanging out in the same place.
Shohail Adil is asking, shall we sell now? Brother, it's up to you. I'm not in a sell and I'm not looking for sell, even though that rejection from 2035 was quite significant. The size of that wick is just absolutely massive. But if you think logically, we just made a new year-to-date high, which is absolutely crazy. Are we going to make a new all-time high? Who knows?
Next week, in my opinion, next week we see it. We will see it.
Oh, someone just gave me $20, Dr. Dollar. Hey, what's up, bro? What's the crazy little move there? What was the crazy little move there? Well, I explain it to you. If you look at the PPI data, my friend, Dr. Dollar isn't the streamer. If you look at the PPI data, core PPI and leading PPI, there's a differentiation between them. Core PPI excludes energy and food prices, and both of them came out lower than expected. When the PPI, which is the producer price index, so producer price index and the consumer price index are two different things. Producer price index is at the beginning of the supply chain. Consumer price index is at the end of the supply chain. And if the producer price index comes out lower, it's a leading indicator because the producers won't pass on the additional cost they may occur at the purchase of the raw materials that goes into production. Land, labor, and capital, those are the three factors of production. So if the raw materials or the prices, the cost of producers is decreasing, then we can have good chances that we're going to see further decrease of prices down the line in the supply chain, at the wholesalers, at the retailers, and of course at the end of the chain, which is going to be the consumer prices. That's why gold skyrocketed to the moon. Well, not to the moon, but if you go back to the chart, let me show you. For $20, I have to explain thoroughly to this guy, Dr. Dollar. Now, my target was around 2035, 2040. If you bring in technicals after the fundamentals, you can see that how nicely it created a new higher high, which lines up at the top trend line with this beautiful ascending channel. And I explained the reason. Would love to get you on my stream. No, you could explain to my viewers how to use fundamentals data. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Hit me up one day. I'm a trained economist, so if you don't know me, you can read my bio on the website. I'm educated as an economist, so economist by education. I use macro-based strategies, macroeconomics, and I used to trade on trading for fixed income for one hedge fund, and I was a risk manager for one of the Eastern European banks, one of the biggest banks. Now, we talked about PPI, and quick question, how many of you managed to catch the buy with me?
Yes.
I did, yeah.
I did too, Thomas.
Very good. Excellent, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, mate.
Very, very fucking good.
You're just the boss. You're just the boss.
No, it's where everything lines up. You know, sometimes the data is it's mixed and it's hard to trade, but when everything lines up, when you have the plan. I mean, let me show you. This is a very simplistic visualization of how to trade fundamental and macroeconomic data. So it's lower than expected or higher than expected. You can draw these colorful rectangles, but the thought process that goes into this methodology is actually a lot of work and years of study. And I try to simplify and come up with a solution that helps you to understand the potential scenarios, because you have to do your scenario analysis every single time you trade any of the economic data. There is no other way. And if you think logically, when you approach the market and you look at the chart, oh, is it a buy or sell? Shit, I don't know. There's so many things coming up. You have to narrow it down into 2 or 3, maximum 3 potential choices, because when the data hits the market, you have to be ready to make a decision. And if you don't have a decision matrix, a decision tree, or ready answers, the moves that you're going to execute when the data comes out, you're going to be lost, because you're going to hesitate, FOMO is going to take over, and there's so many things you have to watch out. But when you have a simple three-way scenario analysis and you know exactly if the PPI lower than expected, then I have to buy gold, then you have the answer ready and you just have to fucking press the buy button. But if you don't do the analysis, if you don't visualize, you don't narrow it down into 3 simple choices, because there can be only 3 possible outcomes of every single economic data. It's going to be higher than expected, lower than expected, or no change. There are some minor changes as well, for example, significantly lower or significantly higher than expected. But long story short, this methodology works very, very well, and you have to be always prepared. You have to be always prepared for every single potential outcome, and you will see similar, if not better, results. Yes, sometimes it doesn't work, so as technical analysis, but so as fundamentals. Sometimes the market is driven by market sentiment. That's the other thing I wanted to talk about, guys. How to read market sentiment. What is the number one thing, guys, in the live Zoom where we start every single morning, the morning briefing?
Market sentiment.
Yes.
Market sentiment. If you understand how to read market sentiment, the whole new world is going to open up and you're going to see the same results. I guarantee. Wow. Beautiful trade.
Yes.
Angelus says, Tomasz is raping gold today. I am.
Yes.
I made gold my bitch. Not just today, but yesterday as well. And I have to move my TP because it's going to hit it.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, yes.
There's only one fucking rule in this jungle. When the lion is hungry, he eats.
Come on, you still can do it.
Oh my god, that is a beautiful day. What an ending of the week, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus. You gotta trade tomorrow? No.
Absolutely fucking not. I mean, we made profit yesterday. We made profit today. Do I want to give back any of 1 single cent or pound to the market? No.
Yes, I'm gonna watch it yourself. This one was heavy. It was so vulnerability. Oh my god.
No, suddenly everyone started talking about Daniel Savage on the chat. Well, he's got, his social media skills are absolutely top notch, but I don't think that he fully understands, macroeconomics. He can draw trend lines. He's very good with, Fibonacci and trend lines. It's only a part of the game. It's not the full story. Whoa, 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 whoa. Going hard. Going absolutely fucking hard. Kurwa.
Yes. They closed down my challenge.
Which one?
GTF.
Did you win? Did you make a challenge?
No. They closed it down. My
What?
account.
What do you mean?
I have 1 week to the 21st of April, and yes, today they closed my account.
Well, what was the reason?
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Why to support? I know they're struggling because since I sold it, they have struggling to get the payment provider on the website.
Mm-hmm.
And the problem is that you have to make a company. And anyway, long story short, they couldn't make it the same way I did, and they're not getting the licenses I got. They approached me. They approached me to continue, but I said absolutely no fucking way. There's no way that I'm going to give my name to any operation that I have no visibility or oversee.
No. I cut things completely from my life. I wrote you personally. You know what I mean, Tamas? I cut out all of these things, and when they think about to cut it, okay, fuck off. I work with another prop firm, it's no problem.
Yeah, but you can write the support. I'm pretty sure they will answer. I know they've been struggling to get the licenses. That's a different story. That's beyond my control. You know, when you sell your car and someone makes an accident, who's responsible? So
for me, this is no problem. I'm away from the valuation and everything is okay. But I'm wondering, look at the Go chart. It's more fun.
It is.
All other things are curvas,
Or curva. Deku is asking, if I join your team, will get knowledge about fundamentals. Do you want to answer this, guys? This question?
You will turn in a fucking analysis, bro.
You will become a fucking economist. And let me show you. So every single day, I make you a fucking economist. Every single day, we have morning briefings where I talk about macroeconomics, fundamentals, everything that moves the market. So it's recorded, it's made live, and I record it and upload it to the website. Shit, I have to move my TP again because it's going to hit it. So
yes, congrats.
Every single day I do live morning briefing where I explain macroeconomics and fundamentals to the team, what drives the financial markets, and also technical analysis, which is a very important part of the game, but it's not. It's only just a fraction.
The month.
Yeah, the forecast, and yeah, and then on Discord, if I show my trades, and I also do try to explain macroeconomics on Discord as well, where I post pre-selected Financial Times articles to the team and also write down everything from a macroeconomic perspective. So CPI yesterday, this was the analysis where I narrowed it down into 3 simple scenarios that what's going to happen with gold if the number is higher or lower than expected. So yeah, you will get knowledge on fundamentals and macroeconomics. Guys, the streams are getting much shorter and shorter because we hit the target on a daily basis.
Guys, I will leave you. I have nothing to trade anymore. See you. Thank you,
See
Thomas, for
you.
everything.
Bye.
Bye, bro.
Nice
Bye,
weekend.
kurwa.
For you, Kurva, a nice weekend, my friends. Okay?
Yeah, it's weekend for me as well from tomorrow.
Yes, we see you on Monday.
See you. Bye bye.
Kurvas.
That's good.
Oh, did you guys make some money today?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Did you make money
wasn't
yesterday?
Yes.
I wasn't expecting today.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting this today either, but happy days. Can't complain.
Wasn't too much. I opened a 0.30 and I catch the first with a TP and I got a buy stop and I still had the trade running and now this up still's running.
What to say, guys? Those of you who thinking about shorting gold, well, you have to think wise. It is at a very tempting short level, but you know, I wouldn't. Usually, it's not my style to start, you know, guessing where it's going to reverse. It's the opposite of catching a falling knife.
Yeah, Euro USD is also going up.
It's getting higher and higher.
Yeah, because the dollar is losing
It's
strength.
weakening,
And do you know why is it weakening, Adam? It's weakening because the demand for the US government bonds is decreasing. And if Dr. Dollar is still here, you can learn some fundamentals about why the DXY is dropping, why the dollar is weakening. The reason for this is because inflation is heavily, it's number one priority of the number one priority of the Fed. And because the US offered the highest yields on the government bonds since 2022, but as soon as the inflation is start to decrease and gold is pumping, I have to move my TP again. And if inflation is decreasing, there will be less reason. There will be less reason for the Fed to increase interest rate, and if they don't increase interest rate, there will be less demand for the government bonds. And guess what? Government bonds are denominated in US dollar. So everyone on the fixed income market is now trying to get out of the bonds because Europe is going to offer higher yields, UK is going to offer higher yields, and if the end of the monetary tightening cycle, the demand for US dollar is going to decrease, and that's why the XY is dropping.
That makes sense. Yeah, once we have your mindset, then it's gonna be more easy.
Thank you so much.
You have the right mindset, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you for providing the mindset.
You're welcome.
The 4 hour is about to close also.
Yes, the market open.
Oh.
And still's rising.
Sure about gold, about US 30, and it's stuck.
Beautiful trade.
Where are you gonna stop? Taking partial.
Who knows? New all-time high maybe. But if you
Yes.
look on the analysis I sent out today, we are about to hit the TP fully again, 2 days in a row.
Maybe 28, 78? No.
We could have a new all-time high, but you know, if you think logically, what are the reasons that can help gold to go higher? We discussed these in the morning briefing. Give me 3 reasons or drivers that can help to push gold higher.
Yeah, I think people are how should I say it? I mean, in times where crisis is, so people buy more gold. That's one reason.
Haven. Yeah.
Safe haven, and why?
Yeah.
What is the uncertainty that's about to come?
Yeah, as you said before.
Recession, right?
Recession, yeah.
Recession. Yesterday, the Open Market Committee, the Federal Open Market Committee minutes have been released, and they cited a mild recession is expected by the end of 2023, and a recession in 2024. The depth of recession, no one can really forecast. Recession is a recession. Unemployment is going to go up. Growth is going to slow down. So a recession is coming. That's one driver for gold. And what is the immediate reaction of the Federal Reserve or central bank during a recession? What is the first thing they do?
To raise the interest rates? No.
Cut the interest rate.
They cut.
Yes, they cut the interest rate immediately because they want to boost the economy, and the best way to boost it if you shovel loads of money into the economy. Whoa. Yeah. I have to do my TP again. Shit.
Yeah, it's going up and up. So maybe I pass my demo challenge.
I think today's been my biggest day of the year.
Really?
Yes.
How much did you make?
Very good, Thomas. 2,600.
$2,600 is absolutely insane.
Yes.
Well done, Ray.
Wow, congrats,
Congrats, man.
Thank you, Thomas. I've been learning so much with you.
Thank you so much, sir.
I can't reach you guys yet.
Now you have to send 500 to Thomas.
Fucking hell, I have to move my TP again.
You have to buy a steak. Big steak.
Big steak. Yeah, I can live with that. Or a coffee. Alright, should I leave my TP and just let it hit? Or should I move my TP again?
Take the profit, open new position.
And look at the guys, look at
your target from yesterday, 44, 45.
Yeah, look at the money. It's only half a lot can make you £1,000, or one lot can make you 1,400. It's not crazy lots. I closed down. And imagine the money I would make. Yes, sorry feeling, but it's better to have a small profit than no profit at all.
Thomas, you never trade the stop loss?
What do you mean?
Trail. The stop loss.
No. I don't like to use trading stop loss.
No, manually.
It usually always hits.
Like in this situation, you get if you ever trail your stop loss behind the price.
No, because I don't like it. Mentally, psychologically, I don't like to use trading stop loss. Okay, I'm going to lock in one position. And I'm going to take off another 1,000 from the table on the other position.
It's about to go to 50 psychology level. It's already past the R3 pivot point. But how beautiful it was since yesterday. The CPI, the highest from CPI and dump. And over the day, since yesterday, it rose until exactly 1 o'clock to the highest of CPI, and PPI just boom.
But when the dollar is weakening, so every other pair is raising up. I mean, like I don't know, EURUSD, GBUSD. And everything what is against the dollar, right? So yeah.
Regarding your question, Thomas, when we see more hawkish comments in the next week from the ECB members, therefore we can assume that we see furthermore dollar weakening, right?
Yes, absolutely. So when the ECB is usually behind the curve, no, not the curve, but behind the US, 6 or 12 months. So when the US is slowing down with the rate hikes, that's when the ECB is going to step up the rate hikes. And there's going to be the interest rate parity, or the differential, is going to widen between the US and Europe.
Yes. The next meeting is on the 4th May, I think. In 3 weeks.
All right, and the TP is fully hit, ladies and gentlemen. All right.
Well done, Captain.
Thank you so much, guys. See you all next week, Monday. I'm going to take tomorrow off, maybe Monday off as well. But private Discord members, I will send you a message. Thank you so much. It was an absolute fantastic week. Make the money, take the money. Thank you so much. See you all.
See you.
Thanks, Thomas.
Good weekend.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Have
Thomas.
a good weekend.
Happy weekend.
Bye.
And people on YouTube, if you would like to join the Alpha community, I send a link into the YouTube chat, so you can go to alphafx.eu. There's only, I think there's only 3 places left. If you want to see my daily analysis, if you want to see the same macroeconomic fundamental based strategy analysis, if you want to see my trades on a daily basis on Discord, I share all of my trades prior to the move, my positions in the morning with MetaTrader screen. You can see, let me show you an example. So today at just before 1 o'clock, I showed this entry to the team, TradingView and MetaTrader screenshot, where to enter, where do I place my stop loss, and that was the result, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to see these trades on a daily basis and understand why the move is happening, all you have to do is just enjoy the 50% discount until it lasts. Thank you so much, guys. Make the money, take the money. This is the Alpha FX. See you all next week.